You thought you had me, but no, I'm going to draw out my entire deck and do exactly what I want to do. GG's, thanks for playing. And I'll take 5 prize cards, and you lose. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Tricky Jim. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to start this video off by saying I've got a confession to make. When I first reviewed Hydreigon EX from Surging Sparks, I thought that the card was trash and would just pale in comparison to the other powerful Stage 2 Pokemon in standard formats. What really changed my tune on the card is that I started playing Hydreigon EX in Lost Box. Lost Box is the perfect fit for Hydreigon because you can spread damage with Cramorant and Sableye and then clean up opponents' boards with a huge Obsidian powered by Mirage Gate. Dealing 390 damage to your opponent's board is absolutely devastating. I'm stoked to show off my Hydreigon EX build, but before I do, let's head over to trickygym.com. I know I don't talk about it much, but one of the best ways to support the content I create here on Tricky Jim is to visit my merch store at trickygym.com. I've got lots of cool stuff here like custom Tricky Jim t-shirts, hoodies, enamel pins, sleeves, and even playmats. I've also got a brand new item that I am really excited to show off. Check out this amazing Dark Magneton designed for the channel by Hannah or Bone Crusher Edits over on Instagram. You can order a playmat featuring this awesome Dark Magneton with stitched edges today. I'm so stoked about how this turned out, and I know it'll make a great addition to any Pokemon fan's collection. All of my merch is on sale right now for the holidays, and I ship it straight out of my studio here in Akron, Ohio. There isn't any drop shipping or anything like that going on. These are all items that I have here in my studio, and I will ship them out to you if you place an order for them. Thank you so much for considering a Tricky Jim merch item to support the channel during the holidays. I know, there's a lot going on here. There are 2 different Stage 2 Pokemon in this Lost Box deck, but don't knock it until you try it. I've been playing this deck a lot on stream and having a ton of fun with it. There are some really crazy win conditions that you can cook up with Hydreigon and Dusknoir in the same deck, and this deck is all tied together by the tried and true Lost Box engine, which is a really consistent and powerful engine in of itself, giving you access to Cramorant and its Spit Innocently attack, as well as Sableye and its Lost Mine attack, and then of course you get access to Mirage Gate, which is a pretty insane card itself, allowing you to accelerate 2 different energy from your deck to your Pokemon in any way you like, so long as you have 7 cards in the Lost Zone. I was originally playing this deck without Dusknoir in it, but the more I played Hydreigon, I kind of realized you have to play these 2 together. And the reason I say that is because Manaphy just really gets in the way of what this deck is trying to do. Obsidian is one of the most powerful attacks in the game. For a Psychic, a Metal, a Darkness, and a Colorless Energy, you get to do 130 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon and 130 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. But a single card can kind of ruin your day. Manaphy has the Wave Veil ability, which prevents all damage done to your bench Pokemon by attacks. Dusknoir can clear Manaphy out of the way so that you can use Obsidian freely to take those huge knockouts and win the game. Now you could rely on Sableye to use Lost Mine to place damage counters on Manaphy and then try to Obsidian the following turn, but giving your opponent that turn to respond means that they could just recover the Manaphy and put it back into play, and then you're stuck never able to use Obsidian for the entire game. You could also play Canceling Cologne, which is another useful card, but I found that I really like the utility of Dusknoir, since you can use Dusknoir in combination with Obsidian to knock out Pokemon on the bench like Fezandipiti EX or Squawkabilly EX in just a single turn. One of the things that I really like about this deck is that each win condition feels like a puzzle you're trying to solve. You have to place all of your damage in just the right spot and then use all of your attacks and your Mirage Gates and resources just the right way, and then you get to construct these really cool wins that, you know, I haven't really witnessed too often before. So it's pretty nasty. Dealing 390 damage with Obsidian at the end of the game is just ridiculous, and this is one of the only decks that can do that, making it a really cool strategy to use. And just in case you're wondering, no, this isn't my new studio space. This is actually just the far side of my current studio, but there's a lot of construction happening over there right now, so I'm trying to move my setup away from the noise. So this is just a temporary solution. I'm gonna have a brand new studio that I'm designing from the ground up starting soon. I mean, in a month or so. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know in case you were curious. Check out my new Hydreigon deck and the gameplay ahead, and let me know what you think of Hydreigon Lost Box in the comments below. Looks like I'm up against some sort of Teal Mask Ogerpon deck. It's either going to be Raging Bolt or it could be Regidrago V-Star. We've got an awesome looking opening hand. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We can go get some dudes. I've got Manaphy, Comfey, Hydreigon, Dusknoir is here. Greninja's in deck. Okay. 2 Colress Experiment, Iono, 4 Mirage Gates, and then the energy is 2, 3, and then 1 metal. Okay, just 1 metal. So I've priced 2 metals, but I've got everything else. So I definitely don't want to Lost Zone a metal. It's very important. Yo, happened across the stream after getting into Pocket. Yo, that's sick. That's sick, Phil. Yeah, well, welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Nice to see you. Yeah, this is my gig. I know. You're not the first person from my childhood to like randomly stumble across the stream and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" It's been pretty sick actually. So, always nice to see people from back home. Hopefully you're doing well, Phil. Let's get into it. We've got flower selecting and we know we've got the Psychic. That's fine. I don't need another one. And then I can just retreat into my other Comfey and flower selecting again. And we've got the board. Board's good. Greninja's also nice, but the board is just going to make everything really smooth. So let's just grab the board and we're going to hold on to it. My opponent's playing a kind of turboed out Ogerpon deck, so I don't really have to, I don't really want to assign the board yet because my opponent could just like knock out whatever they want to this next turn, and I don't really know what they're going to do. It does look like it's probably going to be a Raging Bolt deck, judging by the Pokemon catchers. That's like a dead giveaway. So I'm really excited about the Raging Bolt matchup. I think that this matchup should just be really good, and we should get a chance to use Hydreigon effectively, spread some damage. I'm not gonna lie, having the 101 Dusknoir in this deck is really invigorating me and getting me excited about this deck. Like, without the 101 Dusknoir, I felt like there was a little bit of control you were lacking. Being able to like target down Manaphy's and stuff like that. Manaphy was like actually really starting to get on my nerves. But now that we've got the Dusknoir, I also feel like our potential to like board wipe has gone up an insane degree, because Obsidian is crazy because it just deals 390 damage to the board, right? I mean, yeah, my math's right. Yeah. 390 damage to the board. So 390 damage to the board with Obsidian. And then if you use Dusknoir on the same turn, bro, that's like 390, 490. That's 520 damage to the board. 520 damage to the board in a single turn. That's obscene. It's like messed up, man. It's messed up. Okay, here we go. They've got the turn 1 Burst Roar. They got a couple of charms. That's okay. Let's kick things off with the Colress. Ooh. Yeah, some good cards there. Radiant Greninja is good, but also like not completely necessary, I guess. Sableye is feeling more completely necessary. I think it's probably just these 3. And then we just start selecting some flowers. I can ditch the Switch. That's fine. We'll take these. And then we're gonna go PokéStop next. That type. Cool. That's the only metal energy, so we got to be aware of that. Better, honestly, better to have it in the Better to have it in the discard pile than potentially having to loss zone it here. I do need to be aware of the fact that I think I have, what, I have one Psychic. Yeah, one Psychic in the loss zone. You really only need one Psychic energy, so I can take the Rod. That's fine. 2 Psychic in the loss zone is, yeah, it's sketchy, but I mean, we can make it work. And then I'll switch into Comfey and Flower Select again, and then I've got my board. And we'll take the Rod for sure. And then we've got this. And we're going to switch into Cramorant and just hit. I've got 6 cards in the loss zone. Feels pretty good. This hand is like pretty nuts, actually. And let's just put the Radiant Greninja down so we have it. And then we're just going to retreat and spit. 110. Boom. And then that helps set up math. 110 plus 130 from Obsidian is a knockout, so that math there really checks out. Obviously, Charm could ruin that. I do play 1 Vacuum in this list, so that could make a difference if they drop a Charm. Unfortunately, one thing we are going to have to play around is that the Teal Mask Ogerpon is a Terra Pokemon, so it can't be damaged on the bench. So we do have to be very aware of that because, yeah, we just can't damage it on the bench. But we can damage Raging Bolt. We can damage Squawkabilly. So really, I mean, anytime you're playing Lost Box, and especially if you're playing Hydreigon, you're trying to zoom out and look at the game all at once, right? You're not just like taking it turn by turn. You're zooming out and you're saying, okay, how am I taking my 6 prize cards? What 3 Pokemon or what Pokemon am I knocking out in order to take this game? And for this game, it's going to be definitely this active damage Raging Bolt. It's probably going to be this Raging Bolt, and it's going to be this Squawkabilly. That's it. So we're trying to math out those 3 guys perfectly. Dusknoir is also really crazy because it can allow you to, like, if you Obsidian and Dusknoir in the same turn, you can clear like an entire bench Pokemon all at once. So, like, say I get Obsidian next turn with the Dusknoir. I mean, that'd be a lot. It would. But it's possible. If they take a knockout, I drop, like, Fezandipiti, I draw, I Colress, I PokéStop. Like, we could definitely do it. It's possible. At the very least, I can Obsidian. If I just find a Hydreigon, I've already got the gates right here. And they're just going to take the knockout. Great. I'll open with this Comfey, then switch into the one with the board. That feels good. This is pretty much ideal. The Nest Ball, we can get Fezandipiti as well. I mean, this is just, it's just madness. It's all happening right now. It's coming together, folks. This is perfection. All right, we're going to get the Fez. We're going in. It's all occurring right here. I'm going to start things off by flipping the script. And there's a Rare Candy Hydreigon. Let's go. And then we are going to Colress. Get 2 more cards into the Lost Zone. We're going to take the Darkness Energy. We're going to take... I mean, the gates are good. The Prime Catcher is obviously insane, but I've already got 2 gates in my hand. So I'm thinking that Lost Vacuum is probably like a stronger grab, and I've already got Switch in my hand, which is kind of all I need. So we're just going to grab these. Thank you, Constantinos, for that sub and the 2 years. Yo, let's go, Constantinos. Thank you. Then we are going to PokéStop. Two more rods, perfect. But we haven't seen the Dusknoir yet, so that's what we're kind of hoping to find. And then we go concealed cards. Look how, like, ginormous my hand is. This is crazy, dude. And now we flower select. And there's the Dusknoir. Bro. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me? Here we go. It's happening. Rare Candy Hydreigon. Look at this. Like, just know that you're experiencing something absolutely insane right now, by the way. Curse Blast. You guys want to see me knock out both of these Raging Bolts? Bro. Yeah, all right. Now let's do this. Super Rod. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, back in. And then we're going to go Super Rod. And guess what? 1, 2, back in. Sure. And then I'm going to Buddy-Buddy. And guess what? Yeah, you can come back out. Okay. And then guess what? Mirage Gate. Yes, sir. Okay. Over here, partner. And then guess what? Mirage Gate again. All right. Over here. Yup. Okay. And I guess I'll flower selecting, sure. And are you sick of me yet? Are you sick of me yet? Let's just, dude, sauce them up, Hydreigon. Do the thing, man. Obsidian. Dude. Yeah. What you got? What in the world? Holy smokes, man. Ain't no way. No way. No way, dude. What is going on? Oh my god. And I've got Fezandipiti down. Dude, like, that's it. Checkmate, dude. Checkmate. Yeah, that is content, man. That's content right there. That's it. This is the perfect Pokemon TCG deck. Like, dude, the perfect TCG deck right here. Like, what? They don't even know what's happening to them. Thank you, Thicky Chew, for that sub in the 35 months. They have no idea what's going on. They're tilted off the side of the earth. This is so hype. Yeah, thank you, Odd Dimensional, for that Prime sub. I know, they could have knocked me out with the Ogre Pawn. I don't even know if they see it, though. Nah, they just missed the knockout. That's it. You just gonna swing for 210? I mean, there's so many ways to win this game. But I think the funniest way to win the game is definitely with another Rare Candy Dusknoir. So let's just do that. Colress. Rare Candy. Rare Candy Dusknoir. Dude, look at this. Nah, bro, I'm taking more prizes. Nah, we're BMing. Okay. Dusknoir the active. And then look at that. I Obsidian for 5 more prizes. 5 more prize cards, folks. Yep. That's right. I took 9 prizes this game. 9! Bruh. Looks like I'm up against yet another control player. And I've got my brave little bird here in the active spot. Got Nest Ball. Probably just use that to go get Radiant Greninja so we can start drawing cards. Seems good. And they got an Ultra Ball away, a Charm, and a Penny. Probably got to go get Rotom. Yep, start drawing cards. That seems cool. Instant charge. Yeah. Let's get into it. Comfey off the top. We love to see that. Radiant Greninja is in the deck. Let's go. Duskull in the deck. Love it. I've got the Dusknoir in my hand. Deino right there. Let's see what else we got. Hydreigon in deck. 3 Colress right there. And what, 3 Switch. Prime Catchers there. And then the energy situation. We've got both Metal. We've got all 3 Dark and all 3 Psychic. Okay. So we are ready to rock and roll. Let's do this thing. Conceal those cards and draw 2. And we've got the Rare Candy. We've got the PokéStop. Let's go PokéStop. Yup. Money. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. And I'm thinking that we just want to get... Yeah. This is fine. Nope. Going here. Nope. Going here. Final answer. Okay. And then we got to retreat. And select some flowers. I want to have 2 Comfey established, so that's what we're doing there. Lost Vacuum's an important card, because they might play the... old Hero's Cape thing. And we want to be able to remove that. Here comes Pidgeot EX. Alright. I get it. You got a Pidgeot. Cool. And we've got Dusknoir ready to go. Unless they hit me with the old Airy here, which they might do. Or they may decide that they want to continue setting up more. Let's see. Nope, Arven. Cool. So we get another turn with our items, which I like. That's lovely. And they've got 4 Sealstone. You could Jealousy Singe. That would be funny. Just discard the top 2 cards of my deck. Luxray. You going in with the Luxray, you're gonna hit my Rare Candy. Not cool, man. It's fine. This is definitely cringe, but it's okay. I don't know that I can deal with this Luxray very quickly is the problem. That or they, I mean, they could ignore the Rare Candy. It'd be funny if they did. Yeah, okay. I got 4 rods, man. I'm not terribly concerned about that. Start by using PokéStop. Okay, Switch and Buddy-Buddy. That's good. Let's flower select. Take the Colress. Perfect. Alright, dude. Yeah, that just seems like objectively a terrible decision not taking that Rare Candy, but yeah, I'm gonna let you cook though. Okay. The Metal Energy. I've got Greninja in play. The Colress. Yeah. That's fine. And then I want to put that buddy down. And we've got 1 Darkness. We've got 4 cards. Yeah, I mean, like, I knock out this Luxray right now, right? Because I knock out the Luxray because I've got the Dusknoir, man. Like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Rare Candy Dusknoir. Yeah, That's fine. And then we're just gonna go there. And then your Dusknoir is dead, you know? Or your Luxray is dead. My Dusknoir is also dead, but your Luxray is also dead. So that's kind of cool. And then I can go... Excuse you. Then I can go switch. I'm gonna switch into Cramorant. And then I can go Super Rod. And we can put back in 1, 2, and 3. That's fine. And then Buddy-Buddy to get the Duskull back out. And then 4 cards. Yeah, that's fine. Spit for the knockout. Undeniably, this is cool, right? Like the Dusknoir thing. Undeniably extremely sick. We're just kind of cycling Dusknoir. And the fact that you can blow up the Dusknoir and just be like, all right, Rod, back out. Here we go. Threatening it again is crazy. And thank you, Not Darcy, for that sub and the 4 months. Appreciate you. If my opponent Aries, it's going to be annoying for sure. But we're playing against control, so like I don't know. What do you want? We're playing against a control deck. They are always going to eventually Aries us. That's part of the deal. Here they're going to use Erosic instead. So I could actually survive this. That's fine. I was thinking about, yeah. No, I'm only at 4 cards, so I couldn't get to 7. That's why I didn't. It's why I didn't preemptively vacuum my own stop and use the gates, because I'm only at 4. I'm not at 5. If I were at 5, then I would have considered it. Yeah. So I did check though. That would have been nice. All right. Come on, deck. Prime Catcher, Hydreigon, and the energy. I've got Dark Psychic in the discard pile. I've got Dark. We'll take Dark then. Yep. And then I've got to get 1 more into the Lost Zone. I could Prime Catcher up. Yeah, let's see. What's my rod count? No rods there. 2 rods there. So I've got 2 rods left. That's fine. Let's conceal cards. That's such a good rip. Okay. And then we'll PokéStop. Yeah. All right, here we go. And then let's go switch into Comfey. I got a flower select first. Okay, flower selecting. Take the metal. And then Super Rod. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. And then we go Gate. To my dude. And then we go Gate to my dude. And then we go Rescue Board, Rare Candy Hydreigon. Okay. Retreat. And do you just want a crashing headbutt? No, we're just gonna go and say like, all right, I'll win in 2 turns if you don't stop me. Okay. So I think we want that's fine. We'll do that. And just say like, all right, I'm threatening 6 prizes. So like, what are you gonna do about that? It's pretty good. You know, I've only got 3 cards in hand, so they're probably not gonna airy. They can't do a Xerosix Machinations again or whatever. They have to Penny and Cape. Right, but then I've got Dusknoir, so I can still fix it. Right? Kinda crazy. They're just dealing with this rampaging Hydreigon right now. And I'm just putting so much damage on their board. They pretty much have to Devo. If they Devo, I've got 1 more Rare Candy in the deck. And I've been considering putting a 4th candy in here too. But the reason why 3 candy works is because you only ever have 1 Hydreigon in play. You're trying to like win the game with 1 Hydreigon. So like you can use 1 Rare Candy on your Dusknoir and you can use 1 Rare Candy on your Hydreigon. And that's fine. And then you still have 1 Rare Candy to spare. Okay, so they got Counter Catcher out the Radiant Greninja. And then what? And then what? Devo. Yeah, see, I knew that was your out. Okay. But you're saying, like, that I just won't have it. That's what you're just saying. I won't have it. And I might. I might have it. Okay. Let's get after it. I mean, I got 2 here, 3 here. I'm going to see 7 cards for win. That's so crazy. All right. There's a switch. So we Prime Catcher. Rotom. PokéStop. And I think it's guaranteed now. And then it's not quite guaranteed because I have 5 cards up in the deck. But let's Mirage Gate. There's nothing. There is the Rare Candy in the deck. I've got a Switch Cart. I've got a Colress, so that's fine. All right, it is guaranteed. So then we go Flower Selecting. Take the Switch Cart. Switch Cart. Flower Selecting. Absolutely disgusting, dude. Colress. Colress. I think I'll take my Rare Candy. Rare Candy into Hydreigon. Bruh. Switch. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not what you came here to see? Up first against a deck playing Latias EX, so it's probably some sort of turbo deck. Unfortunately, my opening hand is not very strong, but that's okay, because we're playing Lost Box, so we should be able to control the pace of the game once things get underway. I do have Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which is nice, though, and I can go get a pair of Comfey. And then I just want to take stock of everything else that we've got in the deck. Fezandipiti's in here. Duskull, Dusknoir are in here. 2 Deino and 2 Hydreigon are in here as well. I feel like I want to save this Nest Ball just in case my opponent is playing a very fast deck that can take a turn 1 knockout. And then if I want to, I can go get Fezandipiti EX and draw cards that way, because the rest of this hand is kind of dead. So we'll just hang tight and see what my opponent's got going on. Sideways says I'm buying these cards off Full Grip Games right now. Appreciate that, Sideways. Thanks for supporting the shop at Full Grip Games. If you want to support the channel, Make sure to check out fullgripgames.com. Best place for all your Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed products. Iron Hands is not really a problem, because if they do Iron Hands, you can always Bloodmoon it. So you just go, like, get cards into the Lost Zone, and then you could, you know, Mirage Gate to Bloodmoon, just knock out the Iron Hands that way. We're playing against Turbo Miraidon. I mean, this, unfortunately, is a little bit of a slow start for us. We'd like to be going a bit faster right now, but that's okay. And, you know, if my opponent's able to get a turn 1 Iron Hands on my Radiant Greninja, yeah, that could be a little bit stressful given my slow start. But it looks like they're not even going for that. They've just got energy on this Raikou. That I'm okay with if you're only taking one prize at a time. Like, that's okay, for sure. And I think it's just going to be a 250 hit point Raikou swinging in with Lightning Rondo for knockout. And boom, there they go. Cool. Neato, and this is exactly why I saved the Nest Ball, because, yeah, my opponent's deck is going really fast, and I need to catch up. PokéStop is nice. Let's go Nest Ball for Fez. I just gotta draw cards. And then we'll flip the script. Perfect. And then we're gonna Colress. And I want Duskull. I want Rare Candy. I want Nest Ball. The Darkness Energy can probably go. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let that one go. And then we'll put PokéStop into play, limit their bench, and let's go PokéStop. Let that go. We find Rod. Cool. So at this point, it's going to be Duskull's going down, and I want to get a Deino out. So we're going to do that too. I've got one Darkness in the Lost Zone. Okay. Let's just go get Deino now. I guess I potentially could have saved that for... Yeah, I'm actually just going to go get Cramorant now. We do want to get Deino eventually, but I think I am going to swing into this Raikou with Cram this turn. So we're going to get Cram now. And then we're going to... Flower Selecting. Take the Switch. Switch into Comfey. Flower Selecting. And we take the Dusknoir. And then we didn't find Deino, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll get him next turn. And we'll spit Innocently for 110. Their bench is limited, so they might not be able to get out Iron Hands EX. That's definitely the scary dude, but at this point I've got 4 cards in the Lost Zone, so I'm not as worried about an Iron Hands EX this turn as I would have been last turn, because this upcoming turn I can certainly deal with it with a Bloodmoon Ursaluna. And here is Iron Hands EX. So yes, they are definitely considering an Iron Hands play. Something cool that we can do is we can actually just blow up their Magneton so that they can't get use out of it, which is kind of funny. If we want to do that, it does just give us like a very large amount of control over the game. Being able to do something like that. It looks like they're going for boss, so they're probably just going to boss my Fezandipiti. Yeah, take 2 prizes there. And I'm okay with that. I actually kind of plan on taking, like, I think all 6 prizes in one turn. Probably what we're gonna do. That's the... How's that sound? You guys cool with that? Just like a 6 prize turn board wipe. I think that's what we're going for. Let's go. Okay, we've got the Metal Energy. I think at this point I would like to rod back in my Greninja and my Fez, because like finding either of those off of this flower selecting would be helpful. So let's do that. And we find Stop and Rare Candy. Okay. I really don't want to limit my opponent's bench again, but it's fine. We kind of have to, like, we have to. And then let's put it into play. My opponent will limit their bench again, which is fine. I don't love that, but it is what it is. And then I've still got my 6 prize map going, so that's okay. We'll PokéStop. Find a switch. Found a Deino, unfortunately. Switch into Comfey. Flower selecting. And it's a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay. So we take the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We'll let the Psychic go. We've got a Psychic and a Dark down. Okay. And then can I afford to rod one more time? Yeah, probably. We're gonna retreat. Into Cram again. And then we're gonna rod. 1, 2, 3. No, just you two. And then Buddy-Buddy. It's gonna be 2 Deino. And then my deck is kind of loaded. So, yeah, we've got plenty of energy left. All the good stuff is in the deck. Only 1 Nest Ball. That's fine. Just get these guys and say, all right, next turn's gonna go crazy, crazy. I'm at 6 cards in the Lost Zone, so it'll be a Mirage Gate situation next turn. And if they give me a prize, right? Like say they give me a prize with Magneton in order to take 2 with Iron Hands. Well, then I can't use Dusknoir, which is the sad thing, right? Because they take 2 with Iron Hands. So that's a little unfortunate. We haven't seen our own Iono yet, so we still have the option to potentially Iono them. They have 0 energy in the discard pile, so actually I don't think that this guy's going to be doing a whole lot right now. So that's cool. Yeah, they have 0 energy in the discard pile. Unless they've got like a research 3 lightning away or something. Oh, Latias is weak to dark, right? So then I could Obsidian for 1-hit KO on Latias. That's huge. Yeah. So actually I can win next turn. Oh, you just hit a bunch of light. Oh, this is unfortunate for sure. I think they just hit a bunch of lightning off of yeah, that was bad. You hit like 3 lightning, literally. Wow, how crazy is that? Okay, I'll take my prize. Sure. All right. And you've got Iron Hands, and you switch carded to heal your guy. Okay. So then how can I and you got Fezandipiti down, and you're about to take 2 prizes. All right, so can I possibly win this game? Actually, yeah. If I Gust Latias, I literally win. If I Gust Latias and Obsidian, the Zapdos, and the Raikou, we win. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. And the Colress off the top? Bro. You can't make this stuff up, man. Well, let's just do it then. Okay, these. And then we go. I'm gonna draw out this entire deck, y'all. The entire deck. Yup, you. Let's see, I've got... Yep, plenty of energy. So I got a gate. Okay. I know I'm gonna Rare Candy into Hydreigon. And then I know I'm going to Mirage Gate. And I need to gate again. So I'm just gonna save the rod in hand. Okay. And then all I need to do is find gate and Prime Catcher and I win. Okay. Flip the script. Cool. Alright. GG's. Thanks for playing. Game over. Mirage Gate. And that's it, folks. It's just that easy. Prime Catcher. Bring up Latias. Hydreigon. Obsidian for 5. And we've done it. Just like that. You thought you had me. You did. You thought you had me, but no, I'm going to draw out my entire deck and do exactly what I want to do. GG's. Thanks for playing. And I'll take 5 prize cards, and you lose. That wraps it up for Hydreigon Lost Box. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content, just like the stuff you watched here, every weekday. Now y'all take it easy and have a good one. See ya.